Hi, so as you can see from the title, I'm going to be doing my March TBR, and there is quite a lot of books on here because I am planning to do a YouTube video where I read a certain trilogy, which you'll see soon, and I'm hoping I do get through all these. I feel like I can because there is a few that are quite short in here too, so hopefully I do stick to my TBR, but we'll see. The book that I am currently reading, so it is going into my March TBR, is 5 Survive, and I'm loving it so far. This book is basically about 6 friends that go on a road trip, and during this road trip, things start to go a little bit downhill. They end up getting trapped inside their RV because there is someone with a sniper after them, and they are trying to figure out, like, why is this person after them? Who does he want? What is the purpose? Like, why is this happening? And a lot of secrets get revealed from each character. And I haven't figured out those secrets yet, and I am excited to figure it out. I feel like we should do the other Holly Jackson books that I'm going to be reading. A Good Girl's Guide to Murder trilogy. I'm going to be doing a YouTube video on these, and I'm so excited because I feel like I'm the last person ever to read these. And I have heard nothing but good reviews from these books, so I am ready to get into it. First up, we have A Good Girl's Guide to Murder. Then we have A Good Girl, Bad Blood. Then we have As Good as Dead. I don't really know what this is about. All I know that it's about is a girl who starts undercovering secrets about a certain case, and she ends up becoming like a detective. The case is closed. 5 years ago, schoolgirl Andy Bell was murdered by Sal Singh. The police know he did it. Everyone in town knows he did it. But having grown up in the same small town that was consumed by the murder, Pippa Fitz-Amobi, strange name, can't lie, isn't so sure. When she chooses the case as a topic for her final year project, she starts to uncover secrets that someone in town desperately wants to stay hidden. And if the real killer is still out there, how far will they go to keep Pip from the truth? That sounds so interesting. I feel like this is going to be really good. And I've looked inside this book, and it's got like cool little bits like that, and then it's got a lot of case files and stuff. Not case files, I think it's like her school project that she's doing. I just think the layout of this book is so unique and cool. There's even text messages in here. I just think this is going to be such a fun book. And then we do have the other 2 books to go with this one, but I don't want to read the backs of these because I don't want to have spoilers for this one. But I can't wait to get into this. I just want to know what the hype's about because everyone talks about these books and I want to know. Next up we have The Cheat Sheet. This is about 2 friends, and they do secretly have a crush on each other, but neither of them is willing to admit that they have a crush. And yeah, I'm going to read the back of it. Bree Camden is helplessly and secretly in love with her longtime best friend and NFL legend, Nathan Donaldson. And that's the least of her problems. After a car accident ended her chances of becoming a ballerina, Bree now runs her own dance studio, if she can afford the rent to keep it open, that is. When Nathan comes to the rescue and buys the entire building, a stubborn Bree is not happy about it. Rebelling with a couple, okay, maybe more than a couple, of tequila shots, she spills her deepest, darkest secret to a TMZ reporter. One viral video later, the world thinks Nathan and Bree are the perfect couple, and Nathan's publicist has an idea that could mean financial security for Bree. The catch, they have to pretend to be in love for 3 whole weeks. Is now the moment for Bree to finally act on her hidden feelings, and is it possible that Nathan has been hiding some of his own? That sounds so interesting, and also I like that it's friends to lovers but also fake dating. That's going to be fun as well. Next up is one of my most anticipated reads, so this is the one that I am definitely most excited for this month, and that is Rock, Paper, Scissors. I think it was Sarah Caroli that made me want to buy this book, because her review, I was like, okay, I need to read that. That sounds so interesting and sounds so good. So I went on Waterstones and I ordered it and I bought it, and I'm probably going to read it very soon because this just sounds like such a great plot. And it is very short as well, so I feel like it's not going to take a while for stuff to actually happen in it. 10 years of marriage, 10 years of secrets, an anniversary they'll never forget. What a great way to start the synopsis. Adam and Amelia are spending the weekend in the Scottish Highlands. The remote location is perfect for what they have planned. But when their romantic trip takes a dark turn, they both start to wonder, can they trust the one they are with? Because every couple tells little white lies. Only for Adam and Amelia, the truth is far more dangerous. So I feel like one of them is hiding like this massive secret, and one of them probably ends up dying. That's my prediction, but we shall see. Oh, it even says on the front, marriage can be murder. I feel like this is going to be so thrilling. Next up, we have a very popular TikTok book, and I finally gave in, and I'm going to read it because everyone says this writer is one of the best writers. Honestly, I'm scared for this book because I've never read this genre. Literary fiction. I feel like I'm not even saying that properly. Anyway, The Seven Husbands of Evelyn Hugo. This does sound like a very, very interesting plot. Am I going to enjoy it? I don't know. I feel like I'm not going to love this genre, but maybe I will, and I'm hoping I do, because everyone loves this book, so we shall see. Reclusive Hollywood icon Evelyn Hugo is finally ready to tell the truth about her glamorous and scandalous life, but when she chooses unknown magazine reporter Monique Grant to write her story, no one is more astounded than Monique herself. From making her way to Los Angeles in the 1950s to leaving show business in the 80s, and of course, the 7 husbands along the way, Evelyn unspools a tale of ruthless ambition, unexpected friendship, and a great forbidden love. But as Evelyn's story nears its conclusion, it becomes clear that her life intersects with Monique's own in tragic and irreversible ways. It does sound really good. I'm pretty sure that Taylor Jenkins Reid is the writer that does like the interview style, so I'm interested to see how that goes, to see if I enjoy it. I feel like it'll be cool like reading about someone that's super rich, super famous, and is just spilling all her secrets. But I'm still scared because it's literary fiction and I don't know if I'm going to enjoy that genre. Because the thing is with me, I have to be attached to the character to care. So I'm scared that I'm not going to care about what Evelyn is talking about. But we'll see. Hopefully I do. Next up we have a small, cute little book. When in Rome. This is such a tiny book. And it really appealed to me. Like, the cover is so cute. And I just really want to read it this month because it seems like such a sweet book. And it does have really good reviews as well. I've just got to have quite a few romances in my TBR because it is my favourite genre. Amelia Rose is burned out from years of maintaining her public image as pop princess Ray Rose. Ooh. Oh, that should be cool. Inspired by her favourite Audrey Hepburn film, Roman Holiday. I've actually never watched that. She drives off in the middle of the night for a break in Rome, Kentucky, that is. Running the pie shop his grandmother left him, Noah Walker is busy enough as it is, but after finding Amelia on his front lawn in her broken down car, he decides to let her stay in his guest room on a very temporary basis, of course. Ooh, so it's a little roommates trope as well. And forced proximity. As the two of them grow closer, Noah starts to see a new side to Amelia, kind-hearted and goofy, yet lonely from years in the public eye. Amelia may have to go back to her other life someday, but for now she's perfectly happy falling in love with the cosy small town she's found herself in, and her grumpy tour guide isn't half bad either. Also, he's a bit grumpy as well, which we know how I feel about that. I love grumpy guys in books, there's just something about it. And this just sounds like such a sweet book. It's really interesting because the girl is famous in it, so it'll be nice to see that plotline. It'll be nice to see her adapting to this new lifestyle and adapting to living in a small little cosy town, and she'll probably end up sticking to it. Next up we have one that I did put in my February TBR but I didn't end up getting around to reading, so I'm adding it to my March, and I am going to force myself to read this book. Even though I haven't heard the best reviews, I do want to make up my own mind. And I want to see what my opinion is. Because it sounds so interesting. Like, the plot sounds so good. So I feel like I might enjoy it, but I don't know. Because everyone says it's not that great, so we'll see. It is very long though. It is a fake dating enemies to lovers trope, I'm pretty sure, and they end up going to a wedding and they end up having to pretend to be dating at this wedding. I am scared, but I'm gonna read it. I am going to read it. If I don't, I will be mad at myself, because it's just gonna end up sitting on my TBR and never being read if I don't get around to it. Yeah, that is all the books I want to read in March. I feel like I'm not great at these videos because I'm so bad at explaining things and explaining books, but hopefully I didn't do too bad because I did read the synopsis. But oh, this is a heavy pile, especially because of the bottom one. Here they all are. Is this a bit ambitious? Probably, but I am going to try my best to read them all, but we'll see what happens. I'm not going to pressure myself, I just want to enjoy my reading, but I am really excited. So I feel like I will, but we'll see. We will see, because I didn't do too well last month, so I don't know. I hope you all enjoyed seeing my TBR, and I'll see you in the next video. I love you all. Bye!